Hello, my name is The Gaming Critic. I review video games with no regrets whatsoever. I love racing games. It's entertaining, easy to get hooked onto, and becomes a fun experience. Back in my day, one of the racing games I remember playing was a video game called Flatout 2. Flatout 2 isn't your average typical racing game. It delivers a lot more than just competing in a race and trying to get to first place, as it features Demolition Derby and stunt modes. More on those later. When I first got into this game as a kid, I wasn't expecting too much from it. But boy, was I wrong. How good is this game? Well, IGN awarded this game for the best racing game in 2006. So can this game still hold up today? Well, let's inflict some ultimate carnage as we take a look at Flatout 2. Published by Empire Interactive and developed by Bugbear Entertainment, Flatout 2 was released in 2006, and it was released on PC, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. It also had a re-release in 2008 for the PlayStation Portable and Xbox 360. It was renamed Flatout Ultimate Carnage on Xbox 360 and renamed Flatout Head-On for the PlayStation Portable. I quite like the intro for this game. It gets you pumped up and ready to start racing. Flatout 2 offers Career Mode. In Career Mode, you get to compete in a number of races in 3 categories: Derby, Race, and Street Class. You can only purchase vehicles from the Derby class at the start, but once you get more money, you can then purchase other vehicles from each class. You can also upgrade your vehicle, from the engine to the suspension to the tires and brakes. You can then choose which cup you want to participate in. It shows how many races are there and what kind of racetracks you'll be racing. When you start racing, you first notice the environments you get to smash.
Let me smash.
The fences, the windows, the poles, and the billboards. Pretty much everything can be breakable in this game. The controls are fine. They're not the best controls in the world, but I can't complain too much about it. Flatout 2 comes with some kick-ass rock music, which I really enjoyed because not only I love rock music, but it suits the gameplay style very nicely. At the bottom right corner, there's a nitro meter. The more you break stuff, the more the meter will fill. The nitro meter gives you more boost so you can try to finish in first place. Some racetracks have shortcuts to take, so you can get to first place easily. I do like that you get to race in different places, from the forest to the desert and to the city. They did miss an opportunity to add another location: the snow. I think it would bring a challenge. They could make the track slippery, so you'll have to take your time within each turn. It would have been interesting in my opinion. Each race is unpredictable. You won't know what the AI is going to do. In one race, you could be flogging every racer, but in the next race, you get your ass handed to you when certain vehicles decide to hit you and you lose control of your vehicle.
Fucking coffee!
And while it can be a challenge, some gamers may not like it. If you want to win a race, but all of a sudden, cars crash into you and you end up in last place. It can get frustrating at times, and I can understand why. During the race, it is okay to get hit once in a while, but if you get hit too much, your car starts to smoke, and eventually, your car will be on fire. If you keep hitting your car, your vehicle will explode and the race will end. You'll see that you finished under DNF, which stands for Did Not Finish. At the end of each race, they give awards for Best Wrecker, Blastmaster, Fastest Lap, and Bulldozer. Now we got the races out of the way, let's get on to the Demolition Derby. Cue the epic rock music. The Demolition Derby is pretty fun, smashing into a bunch of cars and watching them explode. You have your health bar. Be sure to keep an eye on it, because once your health bar runs out, your car explodes and you'll be eliminated from the demolition. There's also a timer on your screen. What that means is you have to hit a car before the time runs out. And once it runs out, then you'll be disqualified from the demolition. This is a good thing, because the Demolition Derby isn't designed to wait around for the final 3 and then you join in. You're supposed to get in the action. The game is basically telling you,
Mate, you better get in that fucking derby, or your bitch ass will be disqualified.
And now, let's move on to the stunts. It features 12 different stunts to play as, including Royal Flush, Field Goal, and Basketball, just to name a few. My favourite ones would have to be Bowling and Ring of Fire. Each stunt has a tutorial to show you how to play. The idea how to play is you drive your vehicle to the end of the section, then you force your character out of the car and watch him fly. Then the highest score at the end wins the overall game. Each stunt plays differently, so every stunt isn't the same. As far as online is concerned, I haven't played online in Flatout 2, but what I've gathered, it's a bit of a mixed feeling. The good thing about it is you can race with other gamers online, so you can challenge yourself with other people around the world. However, the only bad thing about online is the stunts. If you compete with 8 people online in stunts, you have to watch every single person have their turn. And it could be boring as hell. So, does this game still hold up today? Well, that's for you to decide. If you like the simulation type of racing, then you'll probably won't like it. But if you like the arcade smashing into things type, then give this game a try and see if you like it. On my personal opinion, I don't think this game holds up today. But it definitely made an impact in early release. Flatout 2 gets 7 out of 10. It's been a while since I reviewed a wrestling game, and what better way to come back to the wrestling reviews is to review a pretty shitty wrestling game. Join me next time as we take a look at the next generation of wrestling games, WWE 2K15. Thank you for watching this review, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, share the video, and subscribe today. My name's The Gaming Critic, telling you to keep calm and keep playing video games.